Cleaning is not a punishment. Did you know that? I know, it's true. It is not a punishment. We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com. And if you need a babysitter, believe it or not, you can find one on housecleaning360.com. Housecleaning360 is a 360 view of the home. And if you need a service provider that's either a home cleaner or a home organizer or a landscaper or a painter or somebody that comes and sits for your dog or they sit for your kids, there are all kinds of people that come to your home. Those people you will find on housecleaning360.com. All right, on to today's show. We have a special guest with us, Liz Trotter, who used to own a daycare. Now she owns a house cleaning company, a ginormous house cleaning company with branches all across the United States. Because she used to own a daycare, she knows all about kids and the psychology of kids and how to make cleaning fun. So we've invited her on the show today to share with us just a little bit about why cleaning is fun and not a punishment. Please help me welcome our correspondent of the day, Liz Trotter. We're now out of school. The kids are at home. They're pulling all kinds of shenanigans. They're pulling stuff out of the closets, out of the drawers. They're leaving stuff lying around, and there's no incentive for them to clean up whatsoever. So Liz, share with us, if you will, how are we supposed to get kids motivated to want to clean?
All right, so we all know that kids are more about fun than anything, right? They want to have fun in everything that they're doing. So you need to make cleaning fun for them. Now, cleaning's not always fun, right? Sometimes we just need to get stuff done now. But for the most part, you need to keep an attitude of cleaning being a fun, good thing to do. So the number one tip that I have is don't complain about cleaning if you have kids. Don't you complain about cleaning your house or any cleaning around your kids, because if you complain about it, they're not going to want to do it. So even though it seems like, yeah, but I don't like to clean. Well, keep it to yourself. Tell your husband, tell your girlfriends, but don't tell your kids. Around your kids, they need to hear all the time like, oh, ooh, look at the bathroom. It needs cleaning. Let's do that. You and me. Do you want to help? Make it so that it's something that we can do together too. So a really great thing that somebody taught me a long time ago, I used to own a daycare, was anything that you can do with kids, they're going to like. Until kids get, 8, 9, 10 years old, you are their life. They want to do anything that you want to do as long as you're giving them some attention and they're spending time with you. So if you don't make them do it by themselves, just have them do it with you, you're going to get great results. They're going to like spending that time with you. So that's like my biggest tip is make it fun, or at least make it so that it's not a bad thing, and do it with them. They love doing things with their parents, even a daycare provider. They like doing things with grown-ups.
I think that is a brilliant idea, because oftentimes when parents are in a rush, they're feeling frustrated, they're angst, they're like, go clean your room. And there's this begging, pleading, yelling, screaming, you're punished, it's a punishment, go clean your room. And then there's more punishments, and it's not a fun thing. And so if you can reframe, as Liz said, what you are promoting to your kids, which is like, oh my goodness, we get to live in a clean house. How cool is this? And you get to be part of it. Come help me. It's a whole different environment that you're creating. And if you do that from the time they're very young, you can grow up in an environment where cleaning is just part of everyday living. It's not a punishment, and it's not something to be like, oh, shame on you because your room is dirty, right?
So yeah, absolutely. I agree 100%, Angela.
I would also like to add one little snippet on there, and I hope my husband is not listening, and I hope he doesn't hear this. But when we got a new lawnmower, I did the same thing, because I was really hoping he would do the landscaping. And up to the time, I was doing the landscaping. So when we got this new lawnmower, I'm like, oh, this is so much fun. And he's like, I want to turn. And I'm like, no. He's like, please, I want to turn. And I'm like, well, all right. And then as soon as he took a turn at it, I was like, yes, I win. And that was the whole incentive all along, was to get him excited about it so he then would mow the yard. And so now, like on his days off, he's like, I'm going to go mow the yard. And I'm like, oh, I was going to do it. He's like, no, I got it. I got this one. I'm like, right on. What is a game for picking up toys or clothes or things?
So this is a super simple game. Just get any sort of a laundry basket, a box, anything that you have, and put it in the middle of the room and time them. I like to put music on, so sort of like musical chairs, and get as many toys in the basket you can before the music stops. And when the music stops, freeze, or just give them the however long, 10 seconds. And when I say stop, you have to freeze and then make them freeze for 5 seconds. Like, okay, music again, go again. And we count the toys. How many toys can they get in this small amount of time so that they can have a chance to beat their own record? You try it, you do a couple of toys too, and let them run the music. And I know this sounds really cheesy, but it's really fun for kids. And it's a way to get them thinking of cleaning up as more of a fun thing instead of, like you said, Angela, a punishment. And I mean, I would love to tell you that I never said to my child, "You're in trouble, go clean your room," but I did. It wasn't helpful. It didn't work. It didn't make it so that my children had beautifully clean rooms. But playing games did. They're happy to play games.
Which leads me to our last question, which is, how old do you think kids should be before they start cleaning?
So I am probably not the norm here, but I had my kids and daycare kids, and now my granddaughter too, cleaning as soon as they can be mobile. If you can crawl, you can clean. So you can pick things up. I'll show you how. Here, right here. This is where the toy goes. Oh, we're cleaning up now. We're done playing with this. Let's clean it up and put it away. Okay, good. And I'm putting the stuff away. Even if I just grab something out of the baby's hand, good job. Yes, we're putting that away. That's it. So I like to start cleaning as soon as babies are mobile, before they can even talk. We're cleaning, and we're talking about cleaning and how great cleaning is, and look how great everything looks now that we've cleaned up, and now we're ready to play the next game. So I really like the idea of cleaning up between projects so that it's not this huge chaotic mess that has to be cleaned up at the end of the day or the end of the week. I know I see some people with, waiting a whole week and trying to clean everything up all at one time, and that's just so hard. But little by little, everything seems easier.
I love the idea that you raise a child from infancy to just incorporate cleaning as part of your everyday activities. Instead of saying, okay, now that you're 21, I'm going to teach you how to clean.
Although I think some of our employees sometimes are like, we're raised by parents that we're like, oh, now you're old enough to clean, go get a job.
All right, my friends, that was Liz Trotter from Castle Keepers. Thank you so much, Liz, for joining us today. And thank you for sharing with us ideas on making cleaning fun. I know there are lots of parents out there who will really get a lot of use out of this. Now, in the show notes for today, I have a couple of free apps and some job chart resources that are going to make cleaning even more fun and a way that you can stay on top of it and hold your kids accountable for cleaning. Alrighty, I hope you found this tip helpful. If you did, please pass it on to a friend. And if we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. All right, until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.